I've opened this clipboard, and we have 3 rubrics related to morning symptoms. Let's say we wanted to put them together, perhaps. You don't right click to combine. What you do to combine is hold down the command key. Holding down that command key allows you to select multiples of wherever you are. So the command key is different from the control key. Now on a Windows computer, that's actually the control key. Command key equals control key on Windows. On Windows, to right click, you use your mouse. On Mac, to right click, you hold down what's called the control key. To select multiples on Windows, you hold down the control key. To select multiples on a Mac, you hold down the command key. I hope that's clear. So what I did was I held down the command key for these 3 rubrics. And now I can either use my keyboard shortcut with using the key that has the plus and the equals sign. That brings me to this window. I can also, you can see here how this icon is surrounded by a square. That's the icon that you use. Also, if you're not remembering the keyboard shortcut, you can come up here and click on this little what looks like a little folder, and that will also bring you to this window. And then you just, you name your combined rubric and hit OK. And now there are lots of right-click options in the clipboard as well. For instance, if you wanted to undo this grouping, you hover your mouse on the name of the combined rubric, right-click with, again, on the Mac, it's holding on the control key. Then you get the menu option, and you can ungroup.
Since you're here, there's a related question which says, could you remind us what the -1 grade is?
Oh, sure. Yes. Okay. So let me go back to the clipboard with more rubrics. Let's say that, we aren't sure about this internal throat morning. Let's say we're not sure about that. We want to see our graph without the weight of that rubric, but we don't want to completely lose that rubric by eliminating it, by deleting it. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grade it as a -1. And what that does is it one-lines it. And so you're looking now at the result in the graph of the other 3 rubrics only. That rubric information has been taken out. That weight has been taken out. So now you can kind of play around with rubrics you're not sure about. Or maybe you just want to see what the result of certain other rubrics are. You just take that rubric out, and it reflects that in the graph. And the way to undo that is I could right click and go back to the default, or I can also just highlight that and hit 0, and that automatically brings it back. That was a keyboard shortcut to bring it back.